Awesome. Well, welcome to the Power Chat series. Today we have the next tournament that you're going to want to hit up. I have the president of the WKU Mexico, Luis Jimenez. How are you doing, Luis?
Hi, I'm doing fantastic, Isabel. And you?
I'm great. So excited to have you on. This looks like it's going to be a great event. And so we're going to tell people everything they need to know. So when they go back and listen to this, they have the perfect roadmap to compete at the WKU Mexican Championships. So let's start off with the important details, right? Like when this is happening and where it's happening. And we'll go from there.
Absolutely. No, thank you. It is the first weekend in March, Friday the 1st and Saturday the 2nd, March 1st and 2nd, 2024. And it's in beautiful Cabo.
The hotel looks really nice. Tell me more about the area and the hotel and how people can book it and things like that.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you. It's the Hyatt Place. We're holding that's the headquarters hotel, and we're literally the competition will be 5 minutes away in walking distance, so like super close to a bigger facility where we have room and Cabo is kind of hot at that time of
Mm-hmm.
the year, so it is a really cool place. It's like a local auditorium, like a sports complex that we got from the government and that they're allowing us to use because we're bringing revenue to the state to the city, so they're really cooperating with us. So and that's one of the reasons why we're doing it there. And they can sign up immediately. They can through the Facebook group, the Facebook page. Right now, that's how we're going to do it, so that way we can communicate faster with people. And yeah, the winners of the tournament, they will qualify to the World Championships.
Which is huge. There's WKU Mexico, obviously USA, and multiple different countries, and you all duke it
Yes.
out. How big and how excited should people get for this tournament?
It is big because it's like again, it's our national tournament, so it's our national qualifier. So we have people from there's 32 states in Mexico, and we have probably about 10 to 11 states already confirmed that they're going to have competitors. And since Cabo is like in the peninsula, it's like a little bit away, so everybody's getting through plane. So we're all flying in the day before and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see people from all over the country going to only this tournament to qualify to attend and represent the country at the World Championships in October. It's really
What
cool.
What's cool? What's cool is that this tournament moves around from state to state, from region to region.
Yes.
What does Los Cabos, or why did you pick that location for this year in particular? And what? Yeah.
Yeah. Why this year? Last year we were on the other side of the country. We were in Merida, like kind of close to Cancun, a few hours from Cancun
Hmm.
area. And because we want to move the tournament around so we can give different exposure to the different places and support the people there, actually the promoters and the competitors, they're traveling and doing stuff. So we have people, a big, huge team last year from that area of the country, from that state that supported the national. So the state representative talked to me and said, "Hey, there's any chance that we can have it?" I said, "Well, Cabo is a beautiful place. It's the perfect excuse to go there." So yeah, I said from the get-go, let's go and let's do it over there. So we're going there. We're trying to expand in that area and give a full experience of what WKU is because we're bringing every single division that you find at the Worlds. We find it there. Ring sports, like WKU is the only organization in the whole world that they have all the competitions from tatami, from the mats and the ring sports. So you go from traditional forms and creative forms to traditional weapons, musical weapons, all the styles divided by style, all the forms, and you got point fighting, light contact, kick light, which is like light contact but with kicks to the legs, like low kicks, and you have kumite as well, like traditional karate, and you have full contact in the ring, which is high kicks and low kick, like kickboxing. So you have all the divisions, and you don't see that in other organizations. So we love that, and we're bringing the whole experience to that area. And of course, next year we're going somewhere else, so we can move it around and people get the full experience.
So this is a huge tournament. How can people register, or can they still register to participate?
Yes, they can still register. They just need to go with us. I'm asking everybody to go if they're finding about this. Either they can compete if they want to compete. like I have my school in Texas, so people from Texas is going there with Mexican heritage or just Americans they want to go and try themselves. We're going to compete. They just need to go and let us know because we're doing the registrations through the state representative. So if people wants to, from different states, they have a person that they have to go through so they can get the affiliations and all that ready. And but it's an open event. You don't have to be affiliated with WKU yet, but you can do that after or once you get there. Because in order for you to compete at the Worlds, you have to be a member of WKU, like pay your membership and all that. But you don't have to compete. So and we were trying to do Panams at this event, but it was crazy with all the stuff going on right after Worlds that we were like, okay, it was in October and now we're in March, and we didn't have time to prepare a good event. Because I moved it, we usually have our nationals in May or June, but since we're going to Greece at the end of the year to for Worlds in October, I wanted to get the competitors that qualified more time to get the sponsorships, their money, their dues, and find the best hotel and I'm sorry, not hotel, airplane tickets and all that, so they can attend and it won't be too crazy
Yeah.
trying to do everything with only 2 months away from
That's
it.
so
Yes.
smart. I was wondering, this is pretty early in the year
Mhm.
for the competition, but you got to be early so it's an international trip that your
Yes.
competitors are going to have to take, and that takes time and planning and saving, and that's
Fun.
so smart
Yes, yes, yes.
for sure.
Yeah, like last year was in Canada, so it was easy for us to do it later in the year
Mm,
because Canada is not too expensive to fly compared to Europe for us, right? And Mexicans don't need a visa to go to Canada. Well, you can apply, but it's really, really easy. It's not like getting a visa for the States. It's literally you apply for it, and in 30 minutes, you know if you're approved or not. And it's electronically. So it was very easy. So we brought a huge team to Canada. We got almost 50 people, 50 competitors to Canada. So
that's
we were, yeah, it was cool. It was really nice. And we won. We got team number 5. We were in the medal counts. We were number 5, and so out of 50 countries. So
Yeah,
it was
that's
really
so impressive.
yes,
Is
yes,
that
and
your goal for so when you promote this tournament and you watch and you stand there,
mhm.
what type of competitor are you looking for to come for this event? Do you hope excels at this event?
What I want is somebody that believes in themselves and that they know they can stand in front of an American or a Canadian or a British or an Italian, and you can give everything and know that you're there to make an impact. And I want people that want to make history. I want people that they can go back when they are, whether they continue martial arts in the future or not, but they can go back and say, I was a better martial artist or I was a better person because I was part of this team of that year.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, this is going to be a great year with just all the competitors are itching to compete and to travel and explore, and it's just a
Yes.
beautiful kind of climate right now to do that.
Yes. And plus we're going to Greece, it's one
Yeah.
of the perfect excuse. And we went to Greece into Athens in 2018. Athens is very, I don't know, like you think about the Greeks and
Yeah, like
all
city
the
like old
history, right?
historic.
The
Yeah.
ancient, yes, the historical, and we were to the Parthenon and it's a magical place and you see all that and it's just wonderful. This year we're going to Rhodes, which is an island in the Mediterranean. So it's a whole different experience. So the hotel is a beach hotel. We're gonna be literally over there, and we're gonna stay there, compete downstairs, and then it's gonna be just amazing.
And so the point is, if people watching want to get to there, want to get to Greece, guess what?
Mhm.
You've got to qualify and you've got to
Yes,
go to this
yes,
tournament.
you have to. Yes, that's the only way to go. There's no um, there's no point system or you gotta go to a certain amount of tournaments and all that. You go there, you compete, and if you win first, second, or third, the top 3, they get to qualify for Mexico team. They get to qualify for Worlds.
So fun, so exciting. So people
Yes,
can book their hotel room through the Facebook website.
yes,
They can still register, and if they want
yes,
to make sure they're part of WKU, reach out to you or
yes,
figure out how to get their dues and
mhm,
membership. To
yes,
reiterate, this is the first of March, right? Coming up
hmm
soon,
hmm
2-day
yes,
event. What about in terms of, is it going to be medals? Is it going to be trophies? What's the
Yeah,
plan?
yeah, absolutely. Great question. We're gonna give special medals, custom medals for the event. I don't know if you've heard about Cabo. One of the biggest things about Cabo is the whales, that you can see whales and little things like that, and
I
you
had no
can actually
idea.
have tours.
Cool.
Yeah, you get, yes, at certain time of the year, the whales go there to I forgot the word in English, like when they just laid out the babies, like to give birth. So because it's warmer water than from the north, so they come down. So sometimes you get to see whales. So the medals are gonna have a whale like coming out of the ocean. They're really, really, really cool. I really
That's so
like it.
cool.
Yes.
And so the medals, all right, so it allows you to remember exactly where
Yes,
you were.
exactly. So yes,
So cool.
yes,
Okay.
and yes, and every year it's that, like they're custom medals. So next year we're gonna go somewhere else, and it's gonna be like a typical thing for the region.
Yeah, wow, that's so exciting. All right, so let's think. Is there anything else people really need to know for the WKU Mexico Championships?
And no, this is the first set. This is the kickoff actually for our season. We have tournaments in probably 8 states, 8 different states in Mexico.
Mhm.
Mexican competition, there's it's very, like, it's the center, Mexico City, like in the capital, like it's very centralized, or like the northwest, like Southern California, like the border, like Mexicali, Tijuana, all that area. They're
Mhm.
very good competitors, and lately it's a lot of great competitors from that area. So that's where right now the main, it's like, I don't know, like right now, Northern California, Florida, and the East Coast, right? Like you have 4 or 5 different places where you have Chicago. Those are the two centers of the best competitors right now.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Okay. Well, any last things that you're doing for the competition, to promote it or to get it all together, or how you feeling ahead of it?
No, it's going to be a decent amount. We don't want a huge event with thousands of competitors. We just want quality competition. We want that for all the other tournaments, for the regional events. But for this one, we want the best of the best. And now we have a huge event, wonderful, no big deal that we're ready for it. But we want competitors to come and see what it feels to compete against the best, and make yourself a name. So in the future, like, be that start, and this is what it all starts. Like, you're the next Mexican best fighter, you're the next Mexican best competitor in forms, next world champion. This is where the path starts.
Awesome. Alex just commented. He said WK is an awesome organization. The WK Mexican team is amazing as well, and always tapped in to the talent, and so definitely looking forward to watch who the best of the best, who the cream of the crop is going to rise to. So,
Exactly. And it's amazing because it's like in the States, people is very used to go to different open events, and you see, I don't know, I don't want to name tournaments, but you see in this fighter from whatever team is, they're from Venezuela, or they're from Hungary or England. And here
mhm,
you're literally fighting against people from other countries. It's so cool to see, because every country has their own style, their own way of training, and their own fighting styles. So it's amazing to see. Like, if you want to win a world championships, or at least make it to the finals, you have to go over 4 or 5 different people from different
mhm.
countries, all of them. Like, you got a British, and then you have a guy from Austria, and then you have a German, and then you have an American. I mean, it's just cool. It's just really, really, really cool.
Yeah, it's a cool thing to be a part of and a cool thing to watch. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank
Yes.
you so much for coming on to the Power Chat series to talk about your event, the season to come, and what to look
Yes.
forward to. If
Yes.
anyone has any further questions, where should they head?
You just give me a call, or you can contact me on Facebook as well.
Cool.
Luis Fernando Jimenez on Facebook, or on Instagram, Luis Jimenez Coaching, or straight to WKU Mexico Facebook page. I'm very active there. And just let me know. Americans are more than welcome to come and compete. We still have rooms, we still have places, and yeah, we're gonna have a blast, and then we're going to the beach to celebrate right after.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And it is a little chilly in some places in American cities still, so this might be your vacation time while it's still cold out. Okay. Thanks
Yes.
for coming on the Power Chat series. And for people watching, make sure you check out WKU Mexico. Alrighty? Have a good day, and I have a couple more shows later today, talking with some winners, with some other events happening throughout the rest of the year.
Cool.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Cool. All right. Thanks so much.